Buongiorno, Freshies. I'm Jimmy Tuivaiti.
Ireland on the right, Italy on the left. Kinley goes back to the inside to the heart, running Tuivaiti. They're over the line, and the referee has awarded it.
This week, we're keeping it fresh in Italy.
The fisherman, seizing the opportunity, used an oar and in the most delicate way possible, smashed it into Kamehameha's head.
Is anyone home? Don't be alarmed. We're Pacific Islanders.
I'm Jimmy Tuivaiti, and this is my world. This is cavallo, raw horse, meat. The food is second to none out here. Well, it is second to, you know, luau and, you know, fali fokalo, fa'is. Oh, man, I'm hungry.
Ireland on the right, Italy on the left. Tuivaiti, good impact from him, wearing 21.
I grew up in West Auckland, Swanson. North Harbour was kind of as high as I went, and then I left and came over here. I just started looking for opportunities after being lost in harbour and just wanting to go at the next level and then other players getting picked over. So I figured, you know, what's the next opportunity? And this landed on the table at a club called Calvisano. When I first moved here, yeah, it was a bit of a culture shock for a Samoan fresh kid out of West Auckland, man. Was pretty out of it. E questo dietro anche. No, tranquillo, va bene. Ciao, buona giornata. The hardest thing for me was the language barrier, man. Just communicating. Even go to a shop and try and buy a loaf of bread. Can I have that? And they'd be like, what? Bread. And they go, oh, vleesbread. No. Said, no, noi beviamo qua. I've picked up a little bit of the language. It's more food at restaurants. I've got that down pat, man. If you want pasta, you want chocolate, you want ice cream, I got you. There's a half Samoan boy, 3 Fijians. There's a Kiwi boy. Yeah, we try and hang out and do as much as we can. Cover time, you know, after games. Having them around is cool. It's like a little taste of home. Especially when they make their curry, like especially the Fijian boys making curry. You know, it's like, hey, mana, what's up, doko? We didn't have a doko eating while that guy ran off.
So at least when I'm here, I can only pop over to you and it doesn't feel so lonely. God, that sounded sad, eh?
So my wife, Catherine, lives in Glasgow, and she's only there because she's moved here to get closer to me. The last 3 years, she's been, you know, busy with the ferns back home. Like, got sick of it, just being apart. It's a real positive having her closer to me. This is my humble abode, mate. This is home. Growing up, always wanted to be an All Black. As you get closer and closer with age and time, you come to reality that it's not going to happen. I thought I was just going to come here and kind of just go through the motion, but then I figured, man, I can make an international team. I'm good enough.
The field as well as Jimmy Tuivaiti.
When I got that phone call, man, it felt like all my hard work through the years and patience, and a lot of the times being told no, it's kind of like, oh, finally got it. It's definitely like a dream come true.
Kinley goes back to the inside to the heart, running Tuivaiti.
I've been here for 3 years now. I pretty much live the culture, know the language. This is my new home. I still consider myself as a Samoan kid just running around in an Italian jersey. Now I'm hungrier, bro. Like, I'm very hungry to get some more caps under my belt and, you know, go as far as I can, as far as these legs can carry me, and try my hardest to make my family proud. I don't collect anything anymore, but my wife does.
My SpongeBob collection, well, I don't even know when it started.
Yeah, bro. Check out this crazy Coco collector.
It was something that I could not really afford. I used to try and ask my parents if they could buy me some, but we couldn't afford them back in the day. And, you know, I grew older, and once I started making money, I started buying toys worldwide. I'm a big Star Wars fan, huge Star Wars fan. Transformers Masterpiece series is like, oh my gosh, not many people have those. Cost maybe around $350 to $400 per Masterpiece. We have the Fantastic Four thing that was worth around $500 or more. We have Bruce Lee, we have Gundam, boxes, you know, it's just one of those things that when you look at it aesthetically, the characters always got muscles, they're always, you know, strong dudes, and they do crazy things within the universe. And even with my raps, because I'm into intergalactic type things, I always try and take the listener to that type of place when I'm rapping. It's just something that really luckily that my wife was cool for me to collect as well, and she collects toys as well. She collects Spawn. Optimus Prime is probably one of my favorite characters. I'm fine with being called a super geek. I've got comics, I've got toys, you know, my house is like a toy shop. But if someone says, Sully, you can't do that, I'm one of those guys that say, Sully, I can. For a young Samoan boy that couldn't afford anything back in the day, as long as my family is all right, my family is provided for, then I can go and indulge in other things. You know, musical equipment is probably the other thing. Yeah, it's just something that I really truly dig, and it's sort of just releasing your inner kid. Oh yeah, I'll cut off my hand. Follow your passions. This is my passion. Enough respect going out to each and every one. May the force be with you.
Don't go anywhere, fams. We've got lots of freshness coming your way.
Hey Denise! Just wondered if you wanted to go down to Taka for a Beano.
Buongiorno a tutti, bentornata a Fresh da Parma, Italia. So I've got the boys coming over for cover, but
Keep it fresh, New Zealand.
this is how we keep it fresh in Italy. Cover sesh.
Keeping it fresh, and I am Māori. Keep it fresh!
To be Iron Māori, I guess you need to have air in your lungs. That's about it. If blood's pumping through your body, then you're good to go. We have all sorts turn up, all nationalities, cultures, sizes. You don't have to have flash bikes or shoes. You have a willingness to get involved. That's about all it takes. Typically, the pain and the hurt and the tears and everything else that comes with these types of endurance events, it kind of goes, especially when you know you're on your last leg. You can see the finish gantry down the way and you're heading towards it, and all you can really focus on is finishing and all the support you're getting to head in to finish your day.
Let's be fair, it's probably not until the I Am Māori movement that you saw so many Māori feeling comfortable in lycra. I have my husband, who we've been doing it together for all these years, and my sister's doing her first half today.
Tough day out there, quite windy, but no, good hope of it to be out amongst it all with the whānau, lots of first timers, lots of elites. Yeah, still chasing her.
We are keeping it fresh at I Am Māori.
I've seen people come from this to this. The minute you guys step over that line, you've already won. But you've got to run the rest of the way to go and get your medal.
I'm Māori's about whanaungatanga, and it's about connecting people, whether it's just as brothers and sisters of the Ai Māori whānau, or finding somebody a partner.
First of all the Māori women want to know if you're single. I took my wedding ring off because I thought there was going to be the swim, and I haven't put it back on, so yeah, now I'm married.
I love the whanaungatanga, and I love watching people set a goal and achieve it. Feels like I've achieved their goal as well.
Oh, I kept it fresh by soaking up the crowd support and, you know, trying to enjoy it. And there was so much energy out there on course from competitors and volunteers, and I just had so much fun, you know. It felt fresh the whole way, to be honest.
That's us, keeping it fresh, Iron Māori.
Puamangasiva is Will Smith. Sela Alo is Martin Lawrence. Bad Usos.
Man, you got a big bum. Shut up. Is this the right place? You can talk, mate. It is the right house, don't we? I think so. Surely. Doesn't look like anyone's home, man. Let's just leave.
Oh, I make the trip all the way to the shore for nothing. So that's why they never lock their doors here on the shore.
Are you sure? Whoa. How'd you know?
I go out with a girl from the shore.
Where'd you went out with a girl from South Auckland?
It's next week.
What about those two guys from Australia? You still with them?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Ah, I see.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Don't be alarmed. We're Pacific Islanders.
What? Got too much bass in your voice, man. You gotta sound more bailangi.
What?
Hey, Denise! Just wondered if you wanted to go down to Taka for a vino.
Vino? What's a vino?
Isn't it wine? And I thought it sounded cool like that guy from Shoreline Street. You know Vinny? Vinny?
That island guy, he tries to be bailangi.
Yeah, he got fired last year.
To buy one.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
You know what?
Huh?
You look exactly like him, man. Good call.
Yeah, fine.
Good call, good call. Oh.
Oh, my. Ooh.
What is that?
Did you buy a
No? Did you? Man, that's bad. That's bad. Oh. Dead guy. Silly. Silly.
Shut up, man.
Oh, man.
Whoa, Mr. I ran out of toilet paper. That's why I called the police.
That's nasty, yo.
Damn. Pink, red, brown and yellow. It's like a rainbow in the hills. Oh, man, you did a great job in the hills, man. What's wrong?
Just...
Come have a look.
Yeah.
Fuck. Honestly, man, it looked like that. All of the Pacific Islands in there, man. Fuck, you did a good job, man. Sorry, I'll be right back with your toilet paper. Right back with your toilet paper. Sorry, feel like some butter chicken.
We get the toilet paper.
Stay tuned, team. We got all the freshness you'll ever need coming right up.
You couldn't play Hokey Mai for me, could you?
Sure. Hokey Mai ta mama.
I like to sing it in the key of G.
Yeah, bro, use your consonants.
Yeah, I am.
Been trying to call you all day.
Boy, I've been in constant contact with you all day.
Just not answering my calls then.
I've been constantly calling you all day.
No, you haven't.
Oh, maybe I've got bad reception. Or maybe I just live on a different continent.
Hello, fresh... Bro, 4 words. From the home of ham, pizza, pasta, Italia.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Did you stand in the P that time?
Come all the way here, make me stand in P8. I'm talking like as if I don't piss on the streets or anything.
Don't you do it way.
Nah, man. None of that stuff, bro. I'm a grown up now.
Here we go, 28. Oh, Waterloo Quay. That's us, so that must be 30 there.
Oh, God.
Hey, mate, We're the Māori Sidesteps. We've got a gig in there tonight, just coming in for a sound check.
Tēnā ki, guys.
Tēnā koe.
Tēnā koe.
Kei te pihi a ki.
Kei te pai.
Kei te pai, wā. Anyway, we got a gig here tonight.
So did you say you were a band? What sort of music do you play?
You know, like Māori show bands.
Show bands! Oh, I love it already! Hey, do you play Hoki Mai? I love that song.
Yep.
Yeah. Howard Morrison, legend.
Yeah. Sure is.
Yeah. Prince Tuivaiti.
Yeah.
Hey, is this the Trikwe Munkwe?
The what?
Trikwe Munkwe?
No, sorry.
What number is this?
30.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Number 30, the Trikwe Munkwe.
No, I don't think I've even heard of that place. Who's the gig for tonight?
Oh, we got a private gig for John Kwe.
Who?
John Kwe.
There is a private gig tonight, but not for John Quay.
No. John Kwe.
No. Gig for John Quay.
Is this Waterloo Quay?
Waterloo Quay.
Waterloo Quay?
Waterloo Quay.
We're looking for Waterloo Quay. Is that around here as well?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you spell it?
W-A-T-R...
How do you spell the Quay bit?
Oh, Q-U-A-Y.
That's Quay. It's pronounced Quay, not Quay. The spelling's confusing. Well, you're on the right road.
Oh, so this is the Trikwe Munkwe.
The what?
Trikwe Munkwe.
Tricky Monkey! Tricky Monkey! Yes! Yeah, this is the right place. Oh, miscommunication. And is your gig tonight for John Key, not John Quay?
It says here John Quay.
Key. It's John Key. Or Sir John Key, as we have to call him now. In you go, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, you couldn't play Hoki Mai for me, could you?
Sure. Hoki Mai e ta mama.
I like to sing it in the key of G.
Oh, sure.
Aroha mai.
Hoki mai, ki te wā kainga. Wetu tuki te tumanako. Koe ora mai. I te kapa mai, te aki. Ngarangi rungo tia mana e. Dulce!
Check out this little slice of Pacifica history on this day.
On this day, way back ages ago, the island is Hawaii, the place is Puna, a district to the west, and the man is Kamehameha, also known as Kamehameha the Great. Noted as one of the great rulers in Hawaiian history, he is also responsible for one of the oldest human rights laws, fondly referred to as the Law of the Splintered Oar. As a young king, Kamehameha's goal was to unite the Hawaiian Islands. The only thing in the way were 3 other ruling kings who had no intention of giving up power, and a few family members ready to stab him in the back and take his crown for themselves. Inevitably, this led to years of war. Kamehameha and his warriors battled for territories across the islands. For as many victories he gained, he had doubled the losses. It was during one of these conflicts that Kamehameha and his men came across some fishermen on a beach. The story goes that Kamehameha himself charged the fisherman, weapon in hand, but before he could attack, his foot became wedged in a small volcanic fissure. The fisherman, seizing the opportunity, used an oar and in the most delicate way possible, smashed it into Kamehameha's head. The fisherman fled, leaving a heavily concussed Kamehameha on the ground next to a broken oar. 10 years later, and after seizing control of Oahu, Kamehameha returned to Hawaii, not only to put down a rebel insurrection, but he also made it known that he wanted the 2 fishermen who knocked him out years earlier found. Even without Facebook and Google Maps, it didn't take long to find the fishermen. It sounds a bit brutal, but back then, attacking a king is punishable by death. Wait a minute, that law still exists today. Anyway, the fishermen had steeled themselves for the inevitable outcome. To their joy, the king instead apologized to them. Kamehameha stated that it was his fault for attacking them without just cause, and the fishermen were only protecting themselves and their lands. He made a new law, the law of the splintered oar, which states that all people, young and old, should be able to travel freely and in peace and lie down on the side of the road to sleep without fear of harm. The spirit of this law has been used to spare the lives of captured warriors, address modern-day homelessness, and protect the vulnerable from those in positions of power. This law still exists today in the Constitution of the Hawaiian state. Amazing things can happen when someone breaks a paddle over your head.
That's how I There's too much freshness in this friggin' day, bro. Oh. Freshies, that's us from here in Italy. Keep it fresh and keep it locked.
I'm so gone, I'm so gone.
Tēnā koe, Freshies.
I'm so gone, I'm so gone.
Welcome to my world.
I'm so gone.
We're keeping it fresh.
In Newcastle.
You.
I'm so gone, I'm so gone.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.